Hello everybody, Andy here from Glass Half Dead, the best kill team channel on YouTube. Unless, of course, you're aware of any other kill team channel on YouTube, in which case I just lied to you. So, hi everybody, what's up? Dead Silence got revealed on Warcom yesterday. We obviously knew it was coming. We didn't know when exactly, but it is now. And see you on Saturday at 10 a.m. GMT for whatever I have to say about it, I guess. But until then, that means that this week we're going to be getting lots of articles. We can assume that the normal articles we're going to get will be lore, and they will probably, if I had to guess, do Deathwatch lore one day, stealth suit lore the next day, and then we're going to get a Warcom painting article. And then on Friday, that seems to be what they've done so far, we're going to get the tactics article written by somebody. Last time it was me. Not that I got credited, but whatever. Not bitter about it. And then sometimes it will probably be somebody else. And that's probably going to be it. I would assume 4 articles this week about it. But obviously, we've had it announced. And good news, we know the prices, it turns out. So the old Auspex Tactics has them. He has the American prices, so that's good. And if you know what those are, you can figure out the other prices. I also have some UK contacts, and they've given me the British prices. So there you go. Before we get into it, obviously, I would like to do a very quick subscriber-only benefit, and that subscriber-only benefit is a gigantic double hello. Wow, so wholesome. Truly the wholesome knows no bounds in the world of Glass Half Dead. Thank you very much. That's, subscribers only, though. Oh, hey, if you want to buy any of this, or Warhammer ever, I recommend Element Games, Whaling Games, or Red October Games in the UK, or Wargame Portal in the US. If you use my links, that'd be absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. It's a great little kickback for me. But anytime you're buying any Warhammer, you should use somebody's links. It's free money. It's a great way to support your guy. If I'm not your favorite guy, you're just clicking on this because you want to know the price. Cool. Go find your favorite YouTuber. They will also have links. Use theirs. You should always click a link to give somebody extra money, extra support. And of course, if you're a kill teamer, which you definitely are if you're here, I would recommend either the Crossfire game system or the GG Easy system for transporting your minis and all your stuff. I've done videos on them. Moving on. Okay, so here you go. Let's not dilly-dally, because I've dilly-dallied for 2.5 minutes. Right, so it's going to be £67.50, 114 USD, 90 euro. So 67.50, in case you don't know, is the same price as the Kill Team starter set. Boom. What do we get in this? We get everything we see here in the picture. The big thing is we don't get terrain. This is the first box since 2021 that has not had additional plastic outside of the teams themselves. These are also the smallest teams we've ever been given in a box. Cool. That explains the lower price point. Now, is this worth it? Is obviously up to you. In my opinion, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy extra plastic. I enjoy extra terrain. I like that. But you know what? I have loads. I don't need more. I'll be excited for whenever we next get the next kill zone. And yeah, I'd like an additional thing in the second box we get, but that's it. I don't need extra terrain every month. I would actually, GW sends me them, so I don't have to pay for it. But genuinely, I would rather the boxes be this price and we don't get extra terrain. Very genuinely. Give me the 2 teams. Give me just the data sheets and the cards, the tokens card sheet, and that's it. I actually like this. Is 67.50, is 114 just or 90 euro, 67.50. Is that acceptable for you? I don't know. Everyone has a different tolerance for money. I think this is fine. When you break it down, how much are these going to cost normally? Minimum £40 each. Let's be honest. That's the pricing for kill teams. No kill team has cost less than that. They're probably actually going to be 42.50 or 45. And that means just instantly, just the plastic, this is minimum an £80 box. You're already getting a bit off, and you're getting the data cards, and you're getting the sheets, obviously. So this will cost you, if you don't buy these now, but you decide you want them later, an extra quarter on top of it. And of course, you're not buying it for retail, right? You are obviously clicking a link. Like, you can get it quarter off. So this is 50 quid. right? That's how you should view it. 67.50, I don't know about that. 50 quid? Yeah, all right, I'll buy that. Like, that seems quite acceptable for 2 teams, if I'm honest. Don't call me crazy. I'd buy it again, except I hate painting. I'm probably not gonna buy it again. There you go. But, yeah, if I didn't hate painting, I think the Space Wolves are lovely. Really like the best battle suits. I have a Tau army. I have a Marine army. These are great releases to me. But obviously that's down to you and what you like. But I think you then have to start considering, is this good for in comparison to the starter set? Okay, we then get the Deathwatch. Now, these are 42.50, 69 just, €55. This is exactly what you would expect. This is of no surprise to me. This is also the confirmation that these are 5-man teams. We knew that. If you've been paying attention to the Tomb World releases, we started off not knowing if the Deathwatch were going to be 5 models or 10 models in the box. But after we had the Tomb World box release, it very clearly said on the back, you get 2 Deathwatch teams. So, yeah, this is of no surprise to anybody that was paying attention. So there you go. Cool. But that's what I would expect it to cost. Also, keep in mind, if you're okay to magnetize, you can make everything from the 5 bodies. But also, all of the arms are totally interchangeable with any Primaris kit. If you have more Space Marines, which you can get easily for cheap AF, as foretold, you can make this a full roster. You then have the Canoptek Circle, which are 47 Gebup, 77 Just, and 61.50 Euro. I'm honestly blown away that this costs more than this, because if I'm just thinking who's more popular, Deathwatch Space Marines or random Necrons, Deathwatch Space Marines, right? So how come these cost more? The answer, of course, is that when this eventually goes to release, guaranteed, they are going to remove the Geomancer from the box. Like, this guy is a character that will go into his own clamshell pack for, what, $40 US? That's what they normally charge for a single model, right? And then all of this will become just a normal box for what, 50, 60 USD? So this combined will probably run you minimum like 110, 120 USD. So until that happens in 3 years' time, I guess it makes sense, but it doesn't feel good that this costs more than this, in my opinion. And I like Necrons, but charging a premium for these crappy little guys, weird, weird. And I like them, but like I could also see what they are. And you compare these to these, charging more is weird. But then we have the big one, I suppose, also, which is Tomb World. So obviously, if you didn't pick up Tomb World in the Tomb World box because you couldn't get hold of it, which again, GW likes to make things really, really hard, you know what I mean, to get hold of on day 1 release. However, they do then seem to be able to get it into retail stores, but they seem to have quite a limited stock online for pre-order. So it does become a bit of a hunt. If you don't get it for pre-order online, then it seems that every store is sent stuff, but you can't pre-order it. Yeah, it's a bit of a system. So anyway, 95 Grubber, 165 Just, 130 Euro. Okay, it's about what I expected, to be honest. There you go. I don't really have much else to say about that. If you can find Tomb World still, you should buy that. That has turned out, although it was an expensive box, I think it was £155, which is expensive. But if you immediately take into account that the, as laid out here, it was 100, 50, 50. You're looking at around 180. But you can get all of that for 155. So, again, a very similar discount to what this is going to be once these all get released individually as well. So there you go. Yeah, this is fine. I strongly considered originally buying another Tomb World after GW sent me the review copy, obviously, because I wanted the terrain so that I could potentially do a boarding actions of Tomb World. But then I didn't, because I was like, oh, but I hate painting. I'm not going to do that, obviously. So I didn't do it. But looking at it now, 95, that for me, on an item that I'm not like, "I really, really want this," is nicely out of my impulse purchase. If it had been like 70, I'd be like, "Oh, hmm, okay, maybe." But at 95, I've got no interest in this, because I already have it, so I don't want to buy a duplicate, which, understand, I'm the kind of person that would buy a duplicate of something, right? And there you go, that's all of our prices. So if you made it to the end of the video, I'd like to give you a big triple hello. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Check out Element Games, Wedding Games, Red October Games in the UK, Wargame Portal in the US, and if you want to buy some Kill Team travel gear, game aids, we all love aids, of course, consider checking out Crossfire or GG Easy all in one. Thank you very much. I will see you multiple more times throughout this week, 100%, as I will cover all of the articles except the lore, because the lore of Warhammer is done.